What's up, my Nofap brothers? Man, this is Vikas Jaisima from the Vikas as back with another video just for you guys. Coming at you. You know that I will always be coming at you, right, guys? Okay, my friends. What I would want to talk about today is about the documentary The Dawn Wall. Hmm. The Dawn Wall is how are you guys doing today? I'm doing freaking amazing. Anyway, guys, The Dawn Wall is nothing about is a movie about Tommy Caldwell, uh, an experienced climber who climbs the El Capita of the Yosemite National Park. Till then, no one had climbed El Capita of Yosemite National Park. So he climbs the El Capita to just to come over his heartbreak. What happened was he was just divorced from his wife, and his wife had broken up the relationship. Why? I will tell the reason in a while, my friends. What happened was when they had an adventurous idea to go and climb the peak in Kyrgyzstan in the 1990s. They wanted to uh, climb the most beautiful peak in the world at Kyrgyzstan. What happened was there was a fight between the rebels and the army of Kyrgyzstan, or Kyrgyz army versus the rebels. So what happened was these climbers were kidnapped. As these climbers were from the United States of America, they were kidnapped, and Tommy Caldwell, along with his wife, these along with another climber, were kidnapped. So at that time they were not married, but she became. He married. Married. She married him. Way long after the kidnapping ordeal. After that ordeal, but what happened in that um, time, like during the kidnapping, was it was really hard for both of them. Okay, for both of them it was really hard because they were tortured, they were kidnapped, they were tortured, they had to go through all kinds of ordeals. So what one of the captors did one day was, as he was very confident that nothing is going to happen to them or him, he was he was taking them taking Tommy Caldwell along with his wife uh, onto the, what can you call, me, what can you call, they were taking him onto the mountain. And what Tommy Caldwell did was he pushed his captor from the cliff. So the captor, who was one of the rebels, uh, was fighting against the army. They were fighting against the army because they wanted a separate country. So that was a fight going on between the army and the rebels. So what he did was he pushed the captor down to the cliff. I'll tell you one more thing, whether this is a surprise. So please watch this video till the end. I'm gonna tell you whether the captor saved was saved, survived or not. Okay, but Tommy Campbell pushed him, and he thought everything is over. They started running. They were really very tired. No money, no money, no water, no food. They were just running until or unless they saw a soldier of the Kyrgyzstan army standing over there. They just went, hugged him, and started crying because after so many days, after going through this very tough ordeal, they could see another person out of the captors, or out of this or apart from any other captors where they were captured, and apart from the place that they were captured, they just found a new place. And what happened was the army consoled both of them, and then he brought a chopper so that they could get to the nearest airport, and then they flew back to the United States of America. Then they became the center of attention of all the media. All the media was start covering the story. Okay, guys, Tommy Caldwell was a born climber. He started climbing, I think, at the age of 5. I think so. Once he started climbing at the age of 5, he climbed the I think the tallest wall in the in his state, the state where he was born. He climbed that at the age of 12 or 13, I think, in the late 90s. Sorry, in the late 80s, I think, or early 90s, I don't remember. But he became the talk of the town. He became the talk of the country because he scaled that particular wall, which was really very tough, which had not been scaled till then, like the El Capita. Then he met his wife, he met the fellow climber before they even went to Kyrgyzstan. This had happened, so they both of them met. Then after the Kyrgyzstan ordeal, he completely changed. He became a completely changed man. He turned into spirituality. He started helping people out there because he knew how. Because he was really scared at that point of time of kidnapping because he thought he might die. So he started helping people out there. He started giving away money to charity. He started giving away money to home needy people, people who were in necessary of food, money, shelter. So he started giving out to them. Then what happened was both of them got married. They had really, I mean, they had kids, and both of them started climbing.